What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be giving you the top 10 loadouts you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone. Now, as always, I like to give bonus loadouts for you guys. Then we'll give you at least the top 5 full loadouts that you can be running right now in Warzone. So if you like this style of straightforward to the point loadout content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that noti bell so you don't miss another video like this. Let's get you these loadouts. For this first option, I have the MP7 or the WSP-9, and I've got this paired with a sniper rifle, the KATT-AMR. For this KATT-AMR, we're rocking the Sonic Suppressor XL muzzle, the Zang 34 barrel, the Imperial quick bolt, the tac stock pad, and the high velocity ammo or the high grain round. This will one-shot headshot at 105.3 meters. This does have the longest headshot potential in the game right now. So try it out. Let me know what you think. Then for the WSP-9, these are all just loadouts I think you should try that I've been dropped down in the comments that I've ended up using and I've really actually liked quite a bit, that are surprisingly competitive. Not necessarily meta, but competitive. So for this WSP-9, we're going to use the Shadow Strike Suppressor S muzzle, the Lock DX 203mm grip, the Chimera Rhine vertical grip, the 60 round mag, and the Chimera laser light. And we'll kind of show this to you in the firing range. You can use it regular like this. Not a lot of visual recoil anyway, or like I like to use these a lot, is just in tac stance with no visual recoil at all. All right, next up we have the PDSW and the FJX Imperium Sniper. Now, the PDSW actually has the same TTK at a 660 as the SOG SMG, which is a top 10 option in this game. So take that for what it's worth. I don't love the iron sights on this, so I put it in tac stance, but man, it is a lot of fun to run. For this PDSW, we're rocking the Shadow Strike Suppressor muzzle, the FTAC Series 9 barrel, the GR33 light rail, the TV tac comb, and the Chimera laser light. Show this one to you in the firing range. Again, you can got a little bit more visual recoil than the others, so I like to put it in tac stance to get rid of literally all of the visual recoil, and not bad when it comes to the speed and strafing. Then for that FJX, we're rocking the Akalina LR stock optic, the Sonic Suppressor L muzzle, the Fahrenheit 29-inch barrel, the FJX Kilo tac stock, and the high velo ammo. This will one shot at 72.4 meters, which is farther than the Kar 98 right now. So if you're wanting to run something other than the Kar 98, this is a pretty good option to switch to. Next up, we have the BP50 as an SMG and then the Static HV as an SMG. Don't pair these together. These are two SMG options that you can integrate into your loadout right now that I think are a lot of fun and very competitive. For the BP50, I'm rocking the Shadow Strike Suppressor, the TRST 4 grip tape, the Chimera laser light, the high grain rounds, and the Jack Revenger kit, which turns the BP50 from Modern Warfare 3 into an SMG. I'm gonna show that to you here in the firing range, but as you can see, we do have 3 plates on right here. But what we're gonna do, again, tac stance. Love this thing in tac stance. If you don't want to use tac stance, it's not bad. Just got some visual recoil that I don't love to use when I'm using an SMG. I just like things a little bit more out of the way, kind of like that. So not a bad option and very mobile. Then the Static HV, I used this the other night in the live stream during our customs. Not bad at all. I used it in some pubs too during that stream, if you want to go check that out. But if you want to check us out, we are live every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We always run custom lobbies for you guys so that you guys can come in without a little bit of skill-based matchmaking, but it does get kind of sweaty sometimes. But again, I'm rocking the Shadow Strike Suppressor S muzzle. I really enjoyed this. We're rocking that Auger 840 light barrel. This was a surprising one to me because the TTK is not great. Jack slash underbarrel, tac hive stock here, and the Chimera laser light. TTK is not great, but if you want to increase that TTK a little bit, maybe take off the auger barrel and use the, you can't use high grain rounds on here, and that, I think that's the issue, and that's what's holding it back. You can try this Garrote 8 long barrel maybe, but I'm using the auger strictly for a little bit more movement speed. But it doesn't feel bad, honestly. It didn't feel bad at all. Yeah, it didn't really feel bad at all. I mean, that's 3 plates right there. It feels pretty solid. You're rocking 10 bullets a pop here, 10 to 11 bullets a pop. I got 9 at one point. I think it's a pretty fun option and kind of competitive. Next, we have the Model L and the WSP-9. For the Model L, we're rocking the Volsky reflex sight here. I like the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag 2. The Volsky sight is a lot of fun. I see a lot of pros using this right now, but Model L is just so good. Man, Model L is still pretty solid. I like the aims a little bit better, but again, to each their own there. Then we're using the WSP-9. I'm using the billeted brake muzzle, the Hiss short light barrel, the Jack/underbarrel, the 50 round mag, and the high grain rounds. So this one too in the firing range, but man, yeah, the WSP-9 is just super good. And you can even use it as a mid-range option, kind of like you do the Striker. Next, we have the Ames 85 and a little bit of a different build for you today. We're just taking off the sight and putting on the overpressured rounds like I normally give you. For this Ames, we're rocking the ported compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. So this one too in the firing range, I don't know, man. I kind of like this without a sight on it. I think it does a little bit more damage. We got it to TTK a little bit faster, it feels like. Or at least the overpressured rounds puts your bullets on your enemies even faster than we had it going. So very solid option. Ames 85 is great. I highly recommend this one. Then for the Striker, we're rocking the Shadow Strike Suppressor S muzzle, the Striker Recon long barrel, Jack/underbarrel, 60 round drum, and the high grain rounds again. So this one's too in the firing range, but you guys know the Striker's good. Striker's awesome. Absolutely love running it. Next, we have the DG58 LSW SMG and the XMG. For the DG58, rocking the Stir 45 Sky Fury compensator muzzle, the 40 round mag, 5GN tack comb, the recoil reduction butt plate stock, and the Jack Nightshade rifle kit. The TTK on this is incredible, incredibly surprising. Not bad at all. Put it in tack stance if you want. I don't like using this one in tack stance. I like using this normal. It's got some pretty clean iron sights, how they're straight across like that. There's not a lot messing with you. I really kind of like it. Then for the XMG, I like the Otero red dot sight here, the compensator muzzle, long barrel, vertical foregrip, and a buffer weight stock. Now, every time I pick this up off the ground, I do kind of like this with the iron sights. So I'm going to start kind of using it with the iron sights a little bit, just to kind of see how I like it. But it's honestly not bad. There's not a lot of visual recoil, if any at all anyway. So just got a slow ADS, man. But, I mean, this is a very solid long or big map option for sure. Now for the top 5 loadouts for Warzone right now, we're rocking the Krig C and the Superior 46. Even after the nerf, it just got a little bit of a speed nerf. We're rocking the Shadow Strike Suppressor S muzzle, Jack/underbarrel, 40 round mag, Rescue 9 stock, and the high grain rounds. So this one's in the firing range, but like I said, the TTK has stayed the same with this, so I wouldn't even worry about it. And for the Krig C, I like the Volsky reflex sight, the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and the mag 2. Krig C is number 5 overall when it comes to buy options on ARs. Just you can control that recoil, man. It's very good. Next up, we have the PBSH and the GPR91. The GPR91, I like it as an option. I just don't think it's top tier, but a lot of people love it and think it's the top option. So I wanted to put it in the top 5 for you today. For this PBSH, we're rocking the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip, and the mag 1, and the overpressured rounds. Those ones in the firing range with the PBSH is a fantastic option. Then for the GPR, I like the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip, and the mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. I like this. I like the iron sights, honestly, for this. In general, just for the base GPR build too, but the GPR feels great. Next up, we have the Cipher 91 and the Compact 92. For the Cipher, we're rocking the compensator muzzle, long barrel here, the vertical foregrip, and the mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. So this one's in the firing range, but man, I love the Cipher, dude. Cipher's so good, very hard to beat for sure. Compact 92, we're rocking the integrated suppressor barrel, the Ranger foregrip, and the mag 2, the QB grip, and the overpressured rounds. You're just not beating this right now. Next, we have the Lachmann Shroud, which does have technically a faster TTK than the Compact 92, and we're pairing that with the AK-74. With the Lachmann Shroud, I like the Jack/underbarrel, 50-round drum, Chimera laser light, the sub-OP ammo. You don't have to use the ammo if you don't want to, but I like to. And then the Jack Decimator kit, which turns this from a burst fire into a full auto SMG. But show this to you in the firing range. I like the iron sights, not bad here. If you want to put it in tac stance, you definitely can to get rid of any visual recoil. Then for the AK-74, I like the Volsky reflex sight here, the ported compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip, and extended mag too. But show this to you in the firing range. I like that. I really like the AK-74. It's just a little hard. It takes a little bit more skill to control that recoil though. Then we have the MK2 and the MCW. The MK2 has the faster TTK out of all of these, so I kind of have it at number 1 here. It is a little harder to use. It's a single shot weapon, but if you can hit your shots, it's very, very solid. Willis 3 times, the compensator muzzle, long barrel here, the extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds for more bullet velo. Like I said, if you have a fast trigger finger, you can hit your shots. You're not losing a lot of gunfights with this. Then for the MCW, rocking the Shadow Strike suppressor, the second line Mammoth heavy barrel, the Jack/underbarrel, the 40-round mag, and the Jack Raven kit. So this one to you in the firing range, but man, this thing has been meta for a long time. It's just it's 600 TTK is very unbeatable in a lot of situations, especially a lot of head-to-head situations. But thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that noti bell so you don't miss a video like this or like one of these. We'll see you in the next one.